what sound does a very what sound does a chicken make when you annoy it too much? Fuck off! I came up with that one on the spot.
Yo, if you only had mom spaghetti, oh shit. His palm spaghetti, knees weak, arms spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
He's nervous, but on the surface looks calm. Spaghetti to drop bombs, but it keeps on spaghetti. What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes spaghetti. He opens his mouth, the spaghetti won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. Spaghetti's run out, time's run over. Blow, snap back to spaghetti. Oh, he goes spaghetti. No, he's so spaghetti low. He's mad, but he won't give up spaghetti. No, he won't have it.
You want some cosplay? Here's your cosplay. I will crush my enemies. It's just this breathing tube is not like completely straight. So it just kind of does that sort of farting noise, but there we are.
If there's an infinite number of universes, but travel between them is impossible, then what are we even talking about? What's even the point of speculating? If it's impossible to interact with these hypothetical universes that might exist, then what's the point? If it's even possible, even a little bit, it will be happening an infinite number of times, at all times, forever, all at once, all the time. Because that's what infinity means. So the only other alternative is there's a finite number of universes, to which I have to ask, how many, why only that number, and what is preventing them from interacting with each other? These are questions that we can't possibly have the answers to, at least not yet. And at that point, we're just like drawing the rules of our own fan fiction multiverse. Does that all make sense? We have this Reddit called r/am I the asshole,
Yes.
where people tell their personal
you're
stories
just asking.
and ask if. So what's going on, everybody? I'm just chilling in my hot tub over here. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Focus. Slap me in the ass.
You have just one attempt.
Here we go.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fuck you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Lower.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
God damn, dude.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Stop it! Seriously!
31, 32, 33.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, Jesus.
And he's dead.
Respect, because
Fuck
he
you,
was
dude.
being beaten.
I'm gonna be like fucking have red marks on my
So
ass.
we leave
I
the
got it in
guys
the
for
moment.
3 minutes and they're doing push-ups.
Caviar, erotica. You wanna?
Okay.
There you
Meow.
go. Now she's a proper cat. There you go.
I get you.
Amazing.
Pet me. With your eyes.
Oh, sorry.
At the time that we guess to learn Apollogus' backstory? Not even close. At the time that I bought this game, I didn't check who the publisher was, or the developer. I had since figured out, based on them forcing me into their stupid fucking other service, that it was made by Ubisoft San Francisco, and published by Ubisoft. Now, I don't know if you know this, but for years, Ubisoft has protected sexual abusers at the highest level, and sometimes the lower levels as well, for years, by moving them around different positions, by, waving off allegations, by litigating them. They protected sexual abusers for years. And for that reason, I sort of made a moratorium not to play any Ubisoft games. So, I apologize for breaking character, as it were, and breaking my sacred oath, as it were. But the damage is done, the game's already bought, and I don't know what to do except try to make the best of it. I don't really have the time to watch it, so I just see like little chunks. I have a lot of stuff to do. Well, the little amount of time that you choose to spend is already huge, Valerie. I'm competing with YouTube, with other major Twitch streamers, with Netflix and Crunchyroll and all manner of video and video game services, and of all of those, you chose to stay here. That's huge. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that I'll be worth your while. I try my best. Okay. All right, go. Oh, you got her. Drink from my milk. Yeah. Yeah, go.
Who requests?
Elvis. For Elvis.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'm talking. Please be quiet, bitches. I want you all to burn. And I really hope that every single soul and particle of your body is gonna disappear. I hate you all. I don't know.
It was good, party people. Hey, Bezos. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy. I forgot to do a thing. Hold on. I forgot to do a very important thing. There you go. There. Now you can see your chat. And Norgatrol is here. All my friends are here. Fantastic. All right. Hello. What's good, people? It's your boy, the Goose, and I'm back again. Freshly shaven, because I wanted to look my best for the wedding that happened earlier today. It was lovely. It was a beautiful little ceremony. Hello, my friend, and no disturbance around me. Oh, yeah? Your daughter and your grandson are somewhere else now, or what? The what? Yeah, Norgashal, I don't think I ever introduced you to my friends, Richard and Sabine. Have I ever talked about them? Richard and Sabine. I don't know if I mentioned. Well, Sabine used to be my bandmate. We were in the band together for a few years. I don't think so? Okay, yeah. So Sabine and I, we actually go way back. We used to be classmates back in like middle school, but she left that school a while ago, blah, blah, blah. And then like back in 2016, we reconnected again. I just like went to see one of her shows because she had this other musical act. And through that, they were looking for another singer or rapper to join their other band and you know, called me up, and that's how I got to know them. And I met Richard through that, basically. But yeah, and they've been together for at least 10 years, maybe 12, something like that. And I hope they don't mind me talking about this. I didn't clear it with them ahead of time, but they were actually not planning to ever get married because like there didn't seem to be a kind of a reason. But the thing is, Richard is a British citizen, and apparently he had some issues like renewing his visa or something like that, or like residence permit or whatever. He had some legal troubles, basically. So this was like, it's a trap. No. So yeah, they just kind of like rushed this just to get the legal stuff out of the way. So now, you know, he's married to a Latvian citizen, so he's just like, it's like that, basically. I don't know if that grants him citizenship, but that, I mean, a permanent resident for sure, right? I mean, that goes without saying, right? But yeah, I got some photos I can show you if you want. These are from the WhatsApp group. Oop! Oh shit! Space! Hold on. Just after that EU blue card, I know, right? Yeah. But yeah, here they are. Look at them, just look gorgeous. The dress code was like they said fancy / avant-garde. I just came in with a suit. I didn't go too fancy. But yeah, isn't that just lovely? Oh man, so dapper. Or like a full-on kimono. That dude has been on your stream, yes? Yeah. Richard, he was on episode 2 of Name That List, and yeah, he's been around. Yeah, good friend of mine. Here, hold on. Let me. Oh wait. So yeah, here they are again. Just a lovely couple. This is us like preparing for the ceremony, and so remember I mentioned like fancy dress. One of this lady, her name is Laura. She basically did the translations for Richard for like the stuff that the official like officiator said. This is like one of my favorite photos. Just the Infidels, not at a church. No, it's not a church. It's just like a legal building. But they did try to play it up. There was like an organ playing, and they tried to like give like a nice sort of spiritual vibe to it. But yeah, I gotta say the ceremony itself was awkward as hell. We were just in this like in this very clean, minimal sort of well-lit building, and like it had to be super proper, you know, everyone had to stand in a certain place, and the officiator had her speech, and we all had to like follow directions. It was incredibly awkward, and like I felt like the tension was everywhere, but this to me is like those ceremonies can be very nice. Yeah, I don't know why the Latvians insist on doing it this way, but I don't know, trying to make it official. But yeah, they went over, signed the document, blah blah blah. Yeah, there they are, signing the document. And then we had a little champagne. Here's a photo from the group. You see me right here in the corner, cheering them on. But yeah, all the folks. Hey, AJ is here. Here, the mayor does that stuff when not in church. The mayor of your town, yeah. AJ is here. What's up? Yeah, a lot of fun folks. So the ceremony is just like a small little half-hour thing, but the real like reception, as it were, will be tomorrow. They've rented out a local bar for about 4 hours, and we're gonna do a whole thing. We're actually doing a PowerPoint party. If you're interested about that, I mentioned a couple times before that. What happened? Two of my great friends got married today. After 10 years together. Here, I'll show you again. Here they are, the lovely couple. This is Richard and Sabine. Sabine was one of my old classmates from back in the day. Pavel's getting married. But yeah, they're really lovely. They've been together for like 10 years. This is nothing new, but like due to some legal troubles, they just got hitched. So yeah, nice little thing. Here we are having some champagne in the parking lot. You know, real romantic. But yeah. More photos. I think there's been more photos. I guess it's like from the official photographer. But yeah, here's the ceremony. Here's the parents congratulating the lovely couple, and then everyone's doing the handshaking. Yeah. So there you go. Good for them. But yeah, so the party tomorrow is going to be a PowerPoint party. Have I mentioned that as well? I don't know if I talked about it before. But yeah, it really feels like clockwork. Like once a year, Richard and Sabine host a PowerPoint party. Do you guys know what that is? Or do you want me to explain? It's pretty fun. I highly recommend them. They're really, really cool. The idea is everybody who's a guest of the party, well, if they want to, they don't have to, but like everybody prepares a PowerPoint presentation, and then we take turns showing them to each other. It could be about anything that you think is like interesting, or the most powerful pointer wins. Just but yeah, it could be like about anything that you want, like any topic, anything that you think might be funny or entertaining for the folks. And yeah, we each present them, and there's also like usually there was a prize pool. They did like usually people would bring in prizes, and we'd have like third place, second place, first place, and then once everybody does their presentations, we all vote for who we think is our favorite. Obviously, you can't vote for yourself, and then yeah, whoever gets the most votes or most points or whatever wins. And usually it's just like more alcohol or some consolation prize. This year, I guess because it is the PowerPointer party. This year, because it is the wedding reception, I don't know if there's going to be prizes, because like we're getting gifts for the couple. Which, by the way, I got some really cool looking bed sheets for them because that's on the list. They actually did a registry, which I've never done that before. I've never actually like witnessed or been party to a wedding registry, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I got them some nice bed sheets, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I guess we might just skip that and we'll just have like a normal one, I guess. And the best part of it is that after 9, the bar opens up. It's no longer a private party, so then it just becomes a regular bar. And I've invited the girl that I'm gonna be going out with tomorrow over there. So who knows? Your boy might even talk to a girl. What? Huh? Huh? I thought this was the incel stream. You thought wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Deanish, I'm gonna skip that one, but nice to see you here either way. I will do the heart just because like I love you all. So here you go. But yeah. Привет anyway. Indeed. Good to you. So yeah, things are happening. Do you want me to show you my presentation? Are you guys interested? I actually worked pretty hard on it, so I'm quite proud of it. I did like actual research. Hello to everyone. Hey Asper. Welcome to the stream. You guys want to see a PowerPoint presentation? Well, too bad. I'm showing it to you anyway. Fuck it. I don't have any material today, so... Hold on a second. I need to check this stuff here. I'm still racking up views, actually. Do we have a choice? Well, if you can think of something more fun to do, then go for it. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. All right. So, oh, I even have a speech prepared. This is actually good practice for me, so it was good. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Pavel, and my presentation is... No, but like for real, bro, you gotta watch One Piece. Sorry, I have this running gag where like every time... The first presentation I did was how you should watch One Piece, and like every year since then I've like pretended like, yeah, you gotta... Nah, that's fine. No. My actual presentation is called A Historical Domino. So, I would like to tell you a story. It'll be brief, and we'll skip over lots of important details, but I hope it'll be entertaining nonetheless. Go to Las Vegas on March 20th. Ooh. And like all good stories, ours begins with Osama bin Laden. Born March 10th, 1957, to the wealthy bin Laden family, Osama had already taken to activism by the time the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan in 1979. His leadership during those wars gave him the political capital he needed to found Al-Qaeda in 1988. Al-Qaeda remains to this day an Islamist terrorist organization known for committing all kinds of atrocities, but none more well known than the terror attack of 9/11. On September 11, 2001, several planes were hijacked and forced to collide with major landmarks of New York City, including the Twin Towers. Thousands of people died that day, and millions of New Yorkers watched in horror as their city was under attack. One of those New Yorkers was a young man named Gerard Way. He was 24 at the time, working as an intern for Cartoon Network. He witnessed the attack firsthand as he watched the towers fall from the Hudson River, and in an interview he gave to Newsweek in 2019, he recalled feeling like the end of the world was coming, and wondering what he would do with the precious few moments he had left on Earth. Quote, so 9/11 happens, and I pick up the guitar again, and I write Skylines and Turnstiles, and then I called Otter, and then I called Ray, and then we got Mikey in, and we just started building this momentum. That momentum became the band My Chemical Romance, founded September 12th, 2001. Owing to their decision to initially allow free downloads of their music off of Pure Volume and MySpace, My Chemical Romance spread wide and quick, becoming one of the most influential alternative rock bands of the 2000s, arguably one of the cornerstones of the emo rock genre. Their second album, Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, went triple platinum, meaning that millions of people enjoyed their music. One of those people was a Mormon homemaker from Connecticut named Stephenie Meyer. In her youth, Stephenie had aspirations of becoming a writer. She did graduate from Brigham Young University with a BA in English Literature in 1997, but soon after giving birth to her son, Gabriel, she decided instead to focus on being a mother to her 3 children. That is, until she got into emo rock. Listening to bands like Muse, Linkin Park, and My Chemical Romance, Stephenie recalls that she had a vivid dream on June 2nd, 2003. To quote from her blog on stepheniemeyer.com, "In my dream, 2 people were having an intense conversation in a meadow in the woods. One of those people was just your average girl, and the other person was fantastically beautiful, sparkly, and a vampire. They were discussing the difficulties inherent in the fact that A, they were falling in love with each other, while B, the vampire was particularly attracted to the scent of her blood and was having a difficult time restraining himself from killing her immediately." How romantic. The result of this dream was the novel Twilight, first published on September 27, 2005. It was an overnight sensation, and later produced 4 main novels and 2 retellings, which collectively sold over 160 million copies, and launched a franchise of film adaptations starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. It was a worldwide phenomenon, appealing mostly to teenage girls and their moms. Edward. One such mom was a studio manager's assistant named Erica Mitchell, living in Beaconsfield, England at the time. She was 45 when she went to go see the first Twilight movie and was so inspired that was so inspired by it that she started obsessing over all the books. At that time, she was also discovering the wonderful world of fanfiction.net, where she would often post her own stories under the pen name Snow Queen's Ice Dragon. It was there that she eventually began posting a weekly series called Master of the Universe, which is a spiritual retelling of the Twilight Saga, except Bella is a college student and Edward is a human millionaire who likes to whip brown-haired girls that remind him of his birth mother. How romantic. The rabid success of this fanfic inspired Erica Mitchell to repurpose it into a 3-part novel series, which eventually became 50 Shades of Grey. The first novel published June 20th, 2011, under the pen name E.L. James. 50 Shades itself became an overnight sensation, the whole series selling 150 million copies and itself launching a franchise in film adaptations starring Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, putting into public conversation, but horribly and inaccurately portraying BDSM culture. It also produced some of the greatest written lines in literature, including this one. "I thought I'd lost you," I murmur, still dazzled and breathless from his kiss. "Baby, it'll take more than a malfunctioning 135 to keep me away from you." 135? Charlie Tango. She's a Eurocopter EC-135, the safest in its class. How romantic. So, in conclusion, as if he didn't already have enough to answer for, we can also blame the 50 Shades of Grey franchise on Osama bin Laden. I mean, truly, the worst crime, really. So that's basically my story. Later on, some mushy stuff about the wedding specifically. About I also wanted to. I'm going to use this opportunity to also talk about the series of dominoes that have led to the meeting of Sabine Moore and Richard Thompson, pictured here. But I don't have to bore you with the wishy-washy stuff. I don't have to. I just have a very, very cringy toast prepared. But yeah, that's my presentation. I think we clocked in at about 6 minutes, 7 minutes, which is perfect. It should be 5 to 10 minutes long, so I think I fucking nailed it. So yeah, blame 50 Shades on Osama bin Laden. What do you guys think? Bezos, you're a fan of Twilight, yeah? That's usually what my usual looking at information dump in Wikipedia, yeah? You looked at that. You found Lane Staley, and after a few clicks, you got into the Doom series. Yeah, yeah. I really I've seen a couple of people do Wikipedia races, and like I've always wanted to do that. I've tried to figure out how to do it for stream, but like it needs to be competitive, which means multiple people needs to play. I wasn't sure how to do that. You ever do that? No, I'm not a fan of Twilight. Just Twilight 10 out of 10. Oh, it's just a meme. Gotcha. Okay. I never read the books, but the movies were actually not as bad as I thought they would be. Like I remember when it was like what 2013 I think when I was dating this girl and she was a big fan of the Twilight movies and I was like stupid girl shit, and she was like how do you know they're stupid, you haven't even watched them? And I'm like, you know what, fair play, I'm gonna go watch them. And I did, and I mean obviously it's not great, they're not like amazing or anything, but you know, fight choreography was surprisingly decent. The CGI was not bad except for like the wolf bits, that was bad. Some of the acting was decent as well. I mean, the story sucked, but that's what it is. But yeah, 50 Shades is a nightmare. 50 Shades is god-awful. He said that the first one was actually pretty good, and then from there, everything kind of burnt out. I don't know if Then I checked it out to check for myself. At least the first one was pretty good. The first one, again, it's been a while because I haven't seen it for many, many years, but my impression that I got from the first movie was it was of all of the films, it was the most like a singular film in and of itself, you know? Like a complete film. The rest of them really felt like they were going more in the TV direction, like Harry Potter or Marvel and stuff, where it was like long-ass TV episodes, you know? Which, there's a time and a place for it, but I feel like with a film franchise, it still is important to make sure that each individual film is, in some ways at least, a self-contained story that has like a satisfying, you know, beginning, middle, and conclusion. Because otherwise, it really just feels like you're watching TV, and at that point, then why make it a movie? You know, it's like, I don't know. But it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Although it definitely is definitely a very typical type of situation. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. Anything else to report? Not really. Still gathering documents to submit for Latvian citizenship. The long one we're waiting for is the criminal background check from the British consulate. But at some point I'm going to need to start getting all the other stuff assembled as well. Need to scan my residence permit and get a photo and a bunch of other stuff. But I don't need to bore you with the details. Does anyone have any fun stories to share? Anyone got any good news? Anything to be proud of? Does your head not get scratched when you're scratching your head? No, not really. Well, I don't use my nails on it. I just just like that. It's fine. I worked out today. Yay! Hey, good for you. Good for you. I had a pretty good chest workout yesterday. Actually, I'm quite happy about that. I think I need to like do more arms because I really feel like I try to like lift more, but my arms are not really getting that much bigger. So yeah, I think I might be focusing on the wrong parts. I don't know. Like I'm genuinely trying to build muscle, and it's really difficult. I don't know, like if I just need to eat more protein or what, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching my limit. I look good though, so a little bit more douchebag lifting. Maybe I just need to like just do more and eat more, and yeah, that'll come together. Obviously, if I ate meat, then that would be a lot easier to do. But I have to just go through. I go through a shit ton of eggs, dude. I go through like at least 2 eggs a day. 4 on workout days. It's getting kind of annoying. I mean, I'm glad I like the taste of egg, because otherwise it would be, tough, you know? And I have a protein powder as well. Whey protein powder that I get a drink for, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to stick. Steak and rest between workouts, that's the deal. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna eat anything that has a face, so... What I was thinking I could do, hold on a second. Guys, what do you feel about? Actually, you can get big with protein from plants. No worries. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I was thinking of trying out tofu, because I don't eat that much of it, but apparently tofu is pretty big in protein. There's a pack I can buy in a local supermarket where 400 grams of tofu has like 14 grams of protein, which seems like a pretty good percentage. It's like 10%. Oh yeah, wait. No, it's less than 10%. Still. Another video about... Bezos, is it okay if we don't talk about Poppich here on the stream? Is that okay? I'd really appreciate it. I know it's like he's big on your radar, but like I'd rather not. But okay. There was a photo from his youth. Someone who looked like me. He used to have long hair, down to the shoulders. Did you actually used to have that long hair? It's about you. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I did actually used to have long hair when I was younger. Hold on, I'll show you. I think I have some photos left over. Just a moment. Let me. Shit. Do I? Yeah, I have some stuff from before 2010. Do I have my graduation photo? Oh, that's on Facebook. Right. Hold on. Let me get my Facebook real quick. Sorry, just a second. Jesus. I have some phenomenal profile photos, let me tell you. I am a master. Sorry, I'm kind of doing it the old-fashioned way. Hey, Dark Knight. Haven't been Mr. Crazy Time for years now, but sure. Jesus. It's a lot of photos. What the fuck? Why did I do it this way? Oh, wait, we're almost there. There we are. Okay. Oh. No! Fuck. I just realized I could do this thing. Why did I... Sorry, hold on. My bad. Could have just done it this way. Hey, some good old nostalgia never goes wrong. I'm not nostalgic for that time. What new adventure came in your path, if I may ask? Earlier today I was at a wedding, so that's fun. 2 of my favorite people got married today. After like 10 years together. It wasn't unexpected or anything, but yeah. But yeah, this is me at the tender age of 18. Look at that fucking douchey fucking smile. Look at this. In this situation, nostalgia goes wrong. Yeah. But yeah, this is me at 18. I think I have some other photos. Hold on. Wait. Ooh. That photo was there? Okay. That's weird. I don't recognize that guy, so like I think he was just trolling you, dude. I think he was just trolling you. Hold on. Oh, here's a photo as well. Here's a This is also me at around 18, maybe 17. I'm not sure. But yeah, for a brief time I had cornrows. Just awful. Look at that. Look at that matty fucking hair. I forgot that you have a Facebook. I could have guessed. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this is my brother when he was like 20, I guess. Yeah, my brother Anton. Gangster, I know, right? This is awful, awful, awful. Yeah. Hello, Seaman. That's right. That's right. I love my semen. I can't. Oh man, I love getting all my semen together. On the poop deck. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. It's funny because it sounds like jizz. Alright. You guys want to see some cringe? You want to see some mega cringe? Here's all my profile photos. Are you ready for some cringe? Let's fucking go. Cringe Fest 2024. This is me enjoying some water pipe. This was taken in Sochi, I believe. Yeah, we went there in, I think, 2008 for the summer. I meant something else, but okay, that's fine. Yeah. This is me doing some dancing, because I was into the dancing. I used to, like, I don't know why, but I was really big on wearing these, like, beanie hats and then having my hair tied up in a ponytail on the side, specifically. I thought it looked cool. I was grossly mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so this is already me after I moved to England, to Bedford. This was the first dance crew that I started hanging out with. Just kind of met them by pure coincidence. But I mean, Bedford was a small town. I'm sure I would have run into them eventually. But yeah, they were nice guys. A little unstable, but you know, that's cool. Oh yeah, it's Women's Day. to all of the women that are in chat, because of course, you know, we have very Roy Purdy vibes. I don't know who that is. Who is Roy Purdy? Oh Jesus. You know what? I would be insulted, but you're not even wrong. Oh wait, no, wait. Is this the guy? Is this the guy who had that TikTok that went viral like several years ago, where it's like the rhythm is a dancer, is a da-na-na-na, and he's like dancing with his friends? Is that this guy? I think so. Jesus, man. Who let this child in? Cool glasses, though. Cool glasses. But yeah. Yes, it is? Eh, good for him. Cool guy. This is also me at around 18. Yes, this is I would have been like 19 by now. This is me in Bedford. I dated this girl for like 3 or 4 months. It was not good. She was my first ever girlfriend. She actually popped my cherry, and then we kind of broke up after that. It was tumultuous. It's not good. Unstable. At least he didn't compare you to Jack Doherty, the scum of the earth. Jack Doherty, who is that? I gotta catch up on these Zoomer celebrities. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ. Who let this child in? Oh my God. Somebody please call his parents, have him pick him up. Good Lord. What is happening? Is it just me? Am I the only one? Like, I know fashion is a spectrum and like, you know, it keeps changing and stuff, but like, can we? I can't wait for this to stop being the default setting for like most young men. That this weird curled broccoli looking haircut. Like, please let's stop. Let's not do this anymore. I don't know. He basically does videos where he has security and he like provokes people, and when they try to take action, the security steps in. One of the most hated YouTubers? Oh, one of those prank YouTubers where he just literally just does damage to people. Oh my God, I fucking hate that shit so much. Guys, most of you might be a bit too young to remember this, but like back in the day, when we had those candid camera shows, I know it's going to sound like old man yelling at cloud, but we used to have prank shows on TV. And when those prank shows did pranks, they were actual pranks. As in, like, there was a joke and everybody was safe. It was a controlled environment. And, like, It was fine, okay? People were put in a position where, something silly happens out of the ordinary to make them feel kind of inadequate, but, and see how they would react. And they were always nice and kind and polite about it. Nowadays, pranking just means running up to someone, clipping their fucking headphones, and then offering to buy them AirPods as compensation, as if that, like, makes a fucking... Oh my god, dude. 50-year-old man with a bald spot should start getting that haircut, and then trend will end right this quick. That's a good idea, actually, yeah. He apparently gets sued recently. Fucking good. Yeah. That's just awful. Like, straight up property damage. Yeah. That's the worst. And it's not, like, I also know there's a bunch of YouTubers who make a lot of money, unfortunately, doing, like, videos where they walk up to, like, a white guy walks up to a black guy and just, like, screams the N-word at him and then, like, runs away. Fucking great prank, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, man, he's getting mad at me. Gee, I wonder why, Hey, Venetian Millionaire in YouTube chat says, what do you think about eugenics? I think it's dumb and bad and not good and awful and dangerous. And did I mention dumb? Super duper dumb. It's the dumbest, actually. Yeah. What about you, Venetian Millionaire? How do you feel? How do you feel about eugenics? Yeah, eugenics is awful. It is le dumb. Le damb. But I wouldn't mind clipping this guy's jeans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway. So that's me. Also me. Going through my my failed heartthrob phase. Oh, this is a photo that we took. I actually don't know why we took this photo at the university. Like, one day I just show up and they're like, oh, we're going to do a photo shoot. And I'm like, okay. But they did put one of these, this one or a different one? Oh, they put another photo of me on the cover of, is it? What else is here? Yeah, they put this photo on the cover of the brochure for the dance program for the university. So that was kind of cool. Yeah. Banzai. Yeah. That's me again. You might be wondering why I have like the arrow pointing to me type of deal. Is because tagging back in the olden days wasn't as reliable for some reason, and I felt it was super important so people know who was in the whose profile it was. Yeah. I actually look back at this photo with great reverence. It was a good T-shirt as well. Shame I lost it. So this would have been around 2011, 2012, somewhere thereabouts. And by this point, I had already shaved my head. Yeah. Venetian Billionaire is asking, what do you think about Friedrich Nietzsche? I'm not super familiar with his work. I only know it through osmosis and what I learned in school. But yeah, it seemed like, he was a incel weirdo, but he was a smart incel weirdo. I think that I think a lot of people get the impression from nihilism that it is cynical or somehow what's the word? Pessimistic, but I don't think it is. I think that it's because Nietzsche talked about it a lot. This idea that the disappointment you feel from realizing that there is no inherent meaning to life might seem like a downgrade, but it's only a downgrade if you have a vested interest in there being a plan. Which you don't need to, It's, the example I always give is the Santa Claus example, right? At some point, children stop believing in Santa Claus, but does that mean that Santa Claus stops existing at that point? No, he never existed. It's just you're catching up to the accurate truth. And it only feels like a loss because you've invested your feelings into Santa Claus existing, right? And it's the same thing with, the order of the universe type crap, And on the other hand, I think it's very free because it means that you get to decide what the meaning of your life is, and that's the best thing. That's the wonderful thing about being a sentient, sapient, free agent in the world is you get to choose your own destiny. Within circumstances, obviously, but still, it's kind of nice. So yeah, big fan of nihilism. Yeah. I think this is 2013, I guess. MK, choose your destiny. Yeah, I think this is 2013. This is me with my little sister, Arena. She's 14 now. So yeah, cute baby. Oh God, this is around the phase when memes were like getting standardized, quote unquote. And this is oh my God, Barack Obama used to have this like poster for one of his campaigns. Yeah, this one. And so a lot of people were like, "Oh, let's meme that," and yeah, I made a bunch of those kinds of memes. Eminem. It's kind of giving Eminem vibes, isn't it? Yeah, like Eminem in the 2000s. Yeah, it's got a bit of that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I see it. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Yeah. I get it. I see that. This is me back in England. Okay, so so the other photo I guess would have been for like 2011 or something. Okay, so we're still like in 2011-ish. 2010, 2011, thereabouts. So I'm like 21, 22 here, roughly. Yeah, this is me promoting a club that I was working for. Another photo from there. This is an art piece that I think my brother did for me. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, there's me on the cover. Oh, it's this photo. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So this was the course that I did. So they'd like put me on the brochure. This was my old crew. That was fun. We did like different competitions together. This is a goose or a duck. No, it's a duck. I don't know why I made a duck as my profile photo. I'm sure it was funny at the time, but yeah. Oh, this is when I dressed up as a Mad Hatter for a fancy dress party. Yeah. Oh, this was my cover photo, but I accidentally made it a profile photo because I mixed it up. That's why that's happening. This is, I don't know what this is from actually, but that's me with a big head. That's literally the costume from Crazy Time. What? This one? No. The fuck? What the fuck do you mean? No, it's not. What? It's just a suit jacket with a t-shirt. What the fuck do you mean? Right. Oh, this is from when I did a. Oh, I didn't see the fucking watermark there. This is from, I did a student film. There was a film student who. He means right now? What? Okay, whatever. This is from a student film that I did where, yeah, I did some dancing. Yeah. Right, I remember this. Yep. This is true to life. True to life. Yep. That was me being a little goofster. This was one of my early cartoon crushes, actually. Yeah. It was Miss Cerebellum. That's also me. Yeah, totally, yeah. Miss Cerebellum, Lola Bunny, Jessica Rabbit, obviously. Yeah, those were like big crushes as a kid growing up. Ah, yes, I remember this. Oh, yeah. Nargatrol also. Yeah. Here, hold on. So this is actually, you guys are gonna like this one. Yeah, so on YouTube for a little while, this was really popular. There was this guy called Prabhudeva. I think that's his name. I think he's retired now, but he used to be a pretty big deal in Bollywood for a while. Dancer, leading man, and choreographer. Oh, he's been in some movies recently. Okay. I guess he's still doing movies. Really cool guy, talented guy. Used to be probably still is a great dancer. And he started in a bunch of very early stuff in like the 80s and 90s. And like in the 2000s and 2010s, it was pretty popular to take those like music videos and horribly mistranslate, like it says, In no way does this video make any claim that it expresses any actual original lyrics written and performed by the artist. So it's like they're speaking, I think, Hindi or Tamil or something like that. But like the lyrics are what it sounds like in English. If that makes any sense. I might have to turn the volume up. For a while, he was called Benny Lava because of a different music video. We feel we've come pretty close. Yeah. All age fine for you. Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Comedy. So yeah, give them Holy Gay. This is me. This is my cousin. She actually has a kid now. She's they're not married with the boyfriend, but he's in the picture. Yeah, she's recently had a kid. Good for her. This is me in a club, not a strip club. They just happen to have a pole. You know, I can't resist. Some girl. You have qualifications. This is a clip from the screenshot from oh god, what is it called? Oh, there's an anime, not Ghost Hunter. What is it called? Fucking I forget. Some I forget. Anyway, some anime. This is me doing a freeze. Schrodinger's butter. In the United States, there used to be a margarine company called, like the brand was called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, and so there's a lot of like imitations out there. Yeah, Schrodinger's butter. It's butter and not butter until you open it. Here's me doing another freeze. Oh yeah, there's a dance group. A lot of dancing going on. A lot of club stuff happening here. Yeah, those days were quite eventful for me because like. The way it was, like Bedford was a dying town until that university built its campus there, and basically the whole infrastructure of the town sort of transitioned into a uni town, which means that there was a lot of like young people stuff happening, and there was like 10 or 12 clubs and like bars in the entire town, and what they've done is they did like a pact where instead of competing with each other, they basically did it so that like there would be a special night in each of the clubs on every different weekday. So the same crowd of people would just sort of migrate from one club to the next, you know, once a week. So like Monday would be here, Tuesday would be there, Wednesday, etc. And so basically like, yeah, like every single night somebody was out partying. Not just the weekends, but like literally like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. And yeah, I love to dance. So, you know, I got in on that shit. It was good. Good stuff. Actually, I had a lot of fun there. A lot of good stuff. Some more dancing. Some more dancing. Yeah, some more dancing. This is in a summer home in Belarus, where my grandfather lives right now. Okay, this is now I'm back. This is me already back in, well, Latvia, but this is Lithuania. This was another group that I joined briefly, and we did a dance battle in Vilnius, I believe. That was fun. This guy. Yeah, there he is. Oh, this is my... oh, shit. Oop, yeah. This is my herniated disc. Well, actually, this is the giant spinal hole. I forgot about the hole. Yeah. So back in 2011, I did a scan of my spine. I just did like a general health check, and I also checked my spine because I was having some pain issues. This is my L4 vertebrae or L3? No, it'd be L3, right? Because this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's my L3. Yeah. And as you can see, it has a giant hole in it. So that's fun. Yeah. You put in fucking X-ray on Facebook? Yeah. I thought it was interesting. So yeah, there's a giant hole in my spine, and also the disc here between the L3 and L4 vertebrae is herniated, meaning it's like sticking out a little bit in one direction. And sometimes if I bend backwards in the incorrect way, it presses on a sensitive nerve in my spine, causing blinding shooting pain. Back like when I was in my 20s, I didn't really properly take care of it, so it was happening a lot more. But since then, I have learned some physiotherapy stuff. Like I went to like physiotherapists to teach me how to stretch it out and how to work it out. And nowadays, like when I go to the gym, I always make sure to do lower back exercises to reinforce the muscle so the spine doesn't have to hold it as much. And obviously, I don't lean back as much as I used to, or at all even. So yeah, I got to be careful about that. But I haven't had any like proper episodes in a while, so it's good. I'm on the mend. But I probably should take a scan soon, see the situation, because it's been like, yeah, it's been a while. It's like almost 15 years. Core training, I do that every day. Yeah. Very important. You gotta work your core, man. Gotta work your core. Gotta do it. I mean, you don't have to, but it'll do wonders for you, especially in later age. You need that shit. Oh, this was me. We did a corporate gig with my dance company. We were all like different elements, and we did it was like a corporate sort of unveiling of a new product or something. And yeah, cool outfit there. He's giving me like Battlefield Earth vibes personally, but that's just me. This is me being a silly little guy. So this would have been around 2012, 2013. Oh, 2012. September 1st, 2012 is when there we go. So I'm 22 here. This is me either before or after a show, probably before. This was when I was touring with my dance company when we did that. I showed you the show with the metal thing. The Icona. What was it called? Icosahedron. I don't know, something like that. Duodeca, whatever. The metal frame. This is me in front of a wheel, because yeah, sure. I'm not even sure where this is from, but this I don't remember. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, there we go. It's already 2 in the morning. I had to go to study. Okay. Have a good stream. Thanks, Bezos. See you next time. Thanks for sticking around. So yeah, this is the metal thing that we did there. Just being a silly little guy. Yeah. The other photos. I'm gonna check myself out on Facebook. Sure. Yeah, go for it. I have nothing to hide. Well, I have some things to hide, but you're not gonna find them. Oh yeah, I remember. I'm pretty this photo was actually photoshopped. This didn't happen this way. The girl was added in post, so but it's still funny though. Still funny. Oh yeah, I remember this. So for a brief time I had grown my hair out a little bit, like this. I'm not sure why I decided to shave it, but I did decide to shave it, and there you go. And then I left a little tuft on the side there, but not for long. Okay, this is 2013. So this would have been around the time that I joined the cheerleading group. I was a cheerleader for a little while, and yeah, this is at one of those events that we did. Oh yeah, this is Monta. She used to be my girlfriend. We were together for like a year and a half, I think. Yeah, somewhere thereabouts. She's all right. Ah yeah, the cheerleading. There you go. I love this photo. My arms look so huge in this one. Shame. Never again. But yeah, that was a good time. Oh yeah, this is when we did a commercial, actually. We did a TV commercial for Limbajas Piens, which is a local milk production company. Milk company, basically, yeah. They had like an old school Soviet kind of a theme to it. So, yeah. That mustache, man. That mustache was annoying as hell. It was, not fun. Also, I remember that shoot day being extremely annoying because maybe you found my father there, maybe. That shoot was extremely annoying because we had this super intense, like 3-minute dance we had to do. And at the end of that dance, the actors in front of the camera, there was like 3 actors at a table in front of us, had to say like 2 lines. And there was this old guy who kept fucking it up like 5 or 6 fucking times, man. It was incredible. It was amazing. Like, oh man. And we had to go back and like redo the entire fucking dance every time. We did like, I swear, like 12 takes before he finally got the line right. It was, oh man. We're out here fucking sweating balls. The makeup artist had to keep like patting us down, you know, to keep us from sweating all over our fucking clothes. And this guy can't even say 2 fucking lines. It's crazy. But hey, that's show business. This is me. Oh yeah, this is me. A friend of mine and I, we also did like, we were like, I guess we'd call them animators for parties. Basically, our job was just to show up with costumes at different like boat parties and just entertain the folks. That was our thing. So yeah, it didn't pay a lot, obviously, but you know, it was fun. Yeah, this is where I got the wig, by the way. The black emo wig is where I got it from. Yeah, so that was cool. Ah, yes. I have no idea why we did this. For some reason, our cheerleading captain decided to like order a photo shoot for us, but the theme was like we were like tribal or something, like cavemen. I don't know why. I never got the answer to that, but yeah, here I am holding a stick. 'Cause why not? Yeah. Anyway. This is me just pointing. Power pointing. This is my good friend Igris. I don't see him that often these days, but he's a very good friend. This was us in the backstage while we're doing a dance show of some kind. Also at a show. A lot of show stuff. Ah, yeah. Once again, I kind of fucked up the... This was supposed to be a cover photo, but yeah, this is the profile photo. Me just showing off my abs. Just being an ab guy. I mean, I still got abs. I just got a bit more blubber covering them. But, yeah. Looking good. This is a frame from the music video I did for one of the songs that I did. Back when I was still MSEM, I did a little rap that I'm actually pretty proud of. The lyrics came out quite nicely, but yeah. I was promoting that. Yeah, it's called 15 Minutes Cashmere, and there it is. Yes, this was from when I was working on the cruise ships. I mentioned before that we did like kids shows, and yeah, this is me like wearing the lion's outfit. Did we get the commercial rights to use Madagascar characters? I don't know. Nobody asked. This is also from one of the night shows that we did. This was a fun show. Over here, actually, you can see, yeah, I think if you like zoom in a little bit, you can actually see, here, let me. So these jeans were ripped to fuck, and they had no elasticity to them whatsoever. And like getting new equipment, getting new like any kind of inventory was a nightmare for that group. For that dance crew, because it always had to come in from Tallinn, from the main like headquarters, and it had to like pass so many approvals because they had a super tight budget. And like by that point, I don't know if you can see it, but like the tear starts here and goes all the way down to the knee, basically like the entire thigh. And so like for a good like 2 weeks, we just couldn't get the jeans replaced at all. No matter what we asked, we pleaded like, please, there's a giant hole in the jeans, please do something. No answer. So every single day, like a couple hours before we had to do the show, I had to borrow some white bed sheets, because thank fuck they had white bed sheets in droves on the ship, and like go into the dressing room and literally sew the white bed sheets into the seam, into like the hole to cover it up. And the reason I had to do that every single night is because night after night, without fail, the whole thing would rip again, and I'd have to do it all over again every single night. And so for like, yeah, for 2 weeks I just kept like sewing fucking bed sheets onto the inside of these jeans. Thankfully, eventually they switched up the inventory and they got us stretchier jeans, stretchier pants. So that was a godsend. But yeah, that was annoying. But the show was good. Good show. Oh, this is also from one of those shows that we did. Yeah, I like this photo. It's a good photo. Everybody surfing, surfing USA. It's good times. Also from the show. Yeah, the choreography for these shows was actually pretty decent. It was a bit like very like pop kitschy, but it was good. It was good. Just me being a little douchebag, you know how we do. Also from one of the shows. I really like these helmets. These were cool helmets. Apparently you can buy these online. They're like pretty standard issue. You can get these rhinestone bike helmets. It was really cool. Also from the show. Oh, this is from a different show. This is when we did like the 1950s, or 1930s to 50s swing dance shit. Also from the show. The reason that it has a weird filter is because these are screenshots from video recordings that I think I still have at home somewhere. Yeah. Have food in the stove. Time to eat like it's not charcoal. All right. Take care. Take care. See you next time. So yeah, there was that. This is just me smiling. This is in Gröna Lund, which is the theme park in Stockholm. Which, by the way, I recommend you go to. It's super fun. I mean, yeah, it's a theme park in the city, so it's not, the best, but still pretty good. Pretty good. 2015, really? Why was I using this photo? 2015. Strange. But yeah, this is... Oh, right, this is Gunther. Right, this is the other girl that I was dating. At the time, we were very much in love. This is us playing a character. But eventually, she fell out of love with me. I also was her for like a year and a half, I think. Or like a year or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is for a music video that I did. This random lady called me up, or called us up from a dance group, and was like, oh, I need some dancers for a music video. It was like a high concept thing where it was like half acting as well, where I was like me and my like girlfriend or whatever were in a car accident, and then I like tried to fix her up by turning her into a cyborg, basically. And so yeah, I had like all these like weird construction parts. I did like some soldering, I did some like hammering. Yeah. Oh, this is me hanging out. This is one of my old gamer buddies. A guy called Lucas. We used to go to school together.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
I can't tell you that. That's confidential. Yeah. So that was cool. This is now 2016. So by this point, I have joined MMMM. That was the band that I was with. Yeah. Once again, yeah. Oh wait, did we get to see the knot cube? Oh, for a bit, yeah. There was a brief. Hold on. How do we? Shit. How do we get out of this? That was like a little while back. Yeah, it was there. The knot cube. Yeah. I have really fond memories of my time with the band here. The Nut Cube, yeah. But yeah, it was annoying sometimes, but I actually really enjoyed the labor of creating this helmet. It was a whole thing. I've talked about this a couple of times before, but basically they had a friend who could do like 3D models, and they made a 3D model for the helmet. I had to go get it was an A3 sized printout of the schematic, and then impress it onto a clear piece of, I forget what the plastic name was. I forget what the name. It wasn't PVC, but it was like something similar. Some sort of a clear plastic that's like easily bendable. And yeah, so I literally like with a box cutter, I spent like, I think this took me 2 weekends to finish. A lot of super glue. A hell of a lot of super glue. My fingers were completely fucking covered in super glue, and I'm pretty sure I was hallucinating towards the end of it, because there's some fumes in that shit. Even with the windows open, just so many fumes. But it was worth it. I made like a really cool helmet. And yeah, and then this is LED lights that you can actually buy in a local department store. that I sort of laced on the side and also like super glued to it. And the battery pack here I think goes all the way down into my pants pocket down there. But later, yeah, originally I wanted the battery pack to be inside the helmet, but it just wouldn't stick. It wouldn't like hold very well because I kept like shaking my head and stuff. And the extra weight also didn't help. So yeah, I had to like go off on the extendo, but it was fun. I still have the helmet. I still have it. It's one of my prized possessions. Okay, so this was like already by the time that we got to the. This is when I started working at Evolution, and this is when I got to. This is one of my old Dreamcatcher suits, and I still have this suit as my one little thing. Technically, I was supposed to give these back because they were bought with company money, but nobody asked, and I didn't tell, so I just kept it. Yeah. I wish I kept this tie though. This is a really cool tie, but I lost it sadly. This is me at another show, you know, just showing off my muscles. This was good. At another show. I like this photo. Yeah. It's good stuff. Oh, this was we did Halloween at Dreamcatcher, and oh no, oh, sorry, was it Christmas? I don't remember like what for, but we did like a costume party at Dreamcatcher, and like one of those like promotions and stuff. I still have my shirt from Maxima. Never gave it back. Nice. But yeah, I went as a biathlon guy. That was fun. Another photo from this would have been from when I was at the team manager for a little while, when I was team leader. Yeah. I don't know, I just thought I looked good in a suit, you know, wanted to check it out. Yeah. 2018. So yeah, we're coming up. Again, from another show. This is still one of my favorite photos that I ever did for while I was doing that. It was good. It was good. This was at a corporate event for Evolution. Yeah, I think we were like wrapping up. Oh, this was the celebration party for Lightning Roulette when it first came out in 2018. Yeah. Chester Bennington, a little bit. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I can see that. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a drawing that one of my coworkers did for my birthday. Yeah, not the before. What, this? Okay, if you say so. Yeah, more show stuff. Yeah, I went shirtless very often. Honestly, half the time it was just because I got real sweaty and, you know, it was just, yeah, it was hot. This actually, I think this is when we did, oh yeah, there was another, not a student film, but like an independent film that we were in briefly. And they also asked us to do the soundtrack for it. And yeah, we made 4 songs for the soundtrack to this movie, which is still available on Spotify. It was called Lelis. I'm not sure if you can actually get a hold of the movie itself, but we're in there very briefly. We were like the onstage performers for like the club scene. Yeah. That was fun. That was a good day. Good day. Oh, this is me in a pool in fucking Crete. Right. This is when we went to Crete with Veronica. Yeah. That was a good time. I still have this inflatable pool toy. We call her Penelope. I still have it. It's up in my bathroom. One of these days when I you know, get a chance to whip it out again, I'll be sure to see it. This was in Riga. This was when we what's his face? Every year in the summer, Riga does this like light festival thing, and very often students from different universities do like light installations in parks and stuff. And yeah, this is one of them. This is Mars. So that was cool. That was cool. This is me in one of my stupid fucking photo shoots. And now this is my current profile photo from the same photo shoot, but I think this one is way sexier for obvious reasons. Yeah. And I haven't changed it since 2002. And honestly, I don't think I will for a while. Not until my, like, I don't know, I want to get like a good photo to replace it. But yeah. And that takes us to the present day. The fuck? Oh God. All right, whatever. I have a lot of friends, just randos from other countries who post really weird shit. Apparently, there's like, I've been getting a lot of this like on my main feed that like, some people post just like straight up pornography, which doesn't get flagged for some reason. And I've tried reporting it a bunch of times, it just doesn't work because they're just very low level accounts. So yeah, whenever I see that, I just like unfriend the person who posted that shit because I don't want to see that shit on my feed. No thank you. I watch my porn on proper sites, not on fucking Facebook. Come on, I have a bit more class than that. Anyway. But yeah, that's that was a little tour on my profile photos. I've lived a good life. I really yeah. One thing I'm really grateful for is that circumstances have led me to have a lot of fun experiences, and you know. Once my FB got hacked by Ray-Ban glasses and they tagged all my friends into their ads. Wait, for real? What the fuck? Like actual for real Ray-Bans? That seems like an awful thing for them to do? What the fuck? Huh. Weird. As far as marketing campaigns go, that's not a great one. I imagine you're not... I don't know how that happened. Yeah, that's weird. I imagine that, I mean, you don't really need glasses, but like if you ever did want to buy glasses, I can imagine you would prefer if they were not Ray-Bans. So, more of an anti-marketing campaign, I guess. Anyway. Yeah. The fuck is this? Oh yeah, I remember that back in the day. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. Yeah, we might have a short one today, just because I'm feeling kind of tired. I gotta get ready for stuff. I got work in the morning, and a big day ahead. Maybe I visited something and pressed yes on some shit. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's usually how it is. Yeah. Modern day hacking is very rarely like cracking codes and like inputting viruses and shit. It's mostly just tricking people into giving away their contact info or their personal information, and then just working off of that. That's like, yeah, half of hacking these days. I mean, why bother like learning the algorithms of a fucking password protector when you can just get the victim to, you know, give up their info themselves, you know? Like they ask for cookies and shit and you press consent. Yeah. It's so funny that websites have to do that now, knowing full well that like we're all gonna say yes because, you know, we don't give a shit. But yeah, is what it is. They are legally required to do so now. That's the thing. Liability. I still hate YouTube now and their ads. Yeah. It's not great. And I won't get Prime for shit. You know, I've actually been like dancing around the idea of maybe getting the subscription for YouTube. Because there's actually like a lot of movies on there as well. It wouldn't just be... Yeah, it wouldn't just... And I don't know how like the algorithm works, but I suspect that subscribers probably get like more exposure for their content, maybe not, I don't know, it probably doesn't work that way, but yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, how much is YouTube Prime? I will tell you, it's not a lot. I think it's like the same as Netflix, but let me check. YouTube, is it called Prime or what is it called? Premium. YouTube Premium, that's what it's called. $8.49 a month, €9 a month. That's very reasonable for YouTube, you know. They got a pretty large movie database. I think that's very reasonable, honestly. Yeah. Plus, you can also, yeah, ad free, download videos, watch later. Background play, so you can watch while using other apps or even with your screen locked. I mean, obviously, it sucks that they're like using a gatekeeping that behind a paywall. That should be just like a free service, of course, but about the same as Spotify. Yeah. Stream all the music you want to hear. Ooh, family. $12.99 for 5 family members. Actually, I think my brother has a family subscription. Maybe I can ask him to add me to the list. That'd be kind of cool. I would appreciate that. I'm surprised Spotify increased their premium by $1. Yeah, it's bound to happen. Most of these services kind of do that eventually, so that is what it is. I mean, Netflix right now is having a huge problem that like their business model is not as profitable as they hoped, and they're trying to figure out ways to like make more money, but raising the price only, gets people to stop subscribing. So, yeah, they've been having some issues with that. It's a bit of a downward spiral, unfortunately. WWE is moving to Netflix from 2000. Oh, is that right? Okay, that's going to be a huge bump for them. That's going to be a huge bump. That's actually huge for Netflix. The entire WWE pay-per-view roster. Damn, that could really rake in some numbers. Despite all logic, the WWE multimedia network is fucking massive still. 2025. Okay, good. That's a good it's a good get for them. That's a good get. Nah, it's not a good get? No? It's not big? Only Raw? Okay. What about SmackDown? ¿Por qué no los dos? Man, I gotta say, like, licensing for TV shows for streaming networks is so fucking weird. It baffles me that anyone thinks it's okay to have, like, season 2 of a show, but not season 1. Like, I'm not even sure how that happens. How do you get licensing for only one half of a series? Only for one season, but not the other? How does that even happen? Why would anyone buy only one season of a show? That makes no sense to me. But that's the world we live in, where sometimes a TV show gets onto, like, the thing, but, like, only some of the... Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Long-term deal brings weekly live sports entertainment to Netflix. On January 23rd, 2024, WWE, part of the TKO Group Holdings, and Netflix, today announced a long-term partnership that will bring WWE's flagship weekly program, Raw, to the world's leading entertainment service. This marks a major programming shift as Raw leaves linear television for the first time since its inception 31 years ago. Ooh, 31, baby. Beginning in January 2025, Netflix will be the exclusive new home of Raw in the US, Canada, UK, and Latin America. Oh, but not Europe. Never mind. Among other territories, with additional countries and regions to be added over time. Likewise, as part of the agreement, Netflix will also welcome the home of all WWE shows and specials outside the US as available, inclusive of Raw and WWE's other weekly shows, SmackDown and NXT, as well as the company's premium live events, including WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble. WWE's hard-winning documentaries, original series, and forthcoming projects will also be available on Netflix's internationally beginning 2025. Okay. Rip Europe. I'm actually more excited about the documentaries and stuff, but alright. This deal is transformative, says Mark Shapiro, TKO president and COO. It marries the can't-miss WWE product with Netflix's extraordinary global reach and locks in significant and predictable economics for many years. Our partnership fundamentally alters and strengthens the media landscape, dramatically expands the reach of WWE, and brings weekly live appointment viewing to Netflix. Versus Pablo, thanks for keeping it casual today on Friday. Sure, it is Casual Friday after all. Yeah. I was thinking maybe I want to do Dota today, but I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for Dota just yet. I don't think I'm ready. Maybe someday, but like not today. Maybe next Friday. I don't know. I'll think about it. I do want to do it. I think it would be fun to do, but not today. Tyson gonna fight Jake Paul on Netflix too? Really? Jesus, man. By the way, how long is Star Control? Well, not as long as Baldur's Gate 3, that's for sure. Well, apparently, like, a normal playthrough is 12 hours, but we're gonna be taking our time and like talking about stuff. So we're looking at like 20 hours most likely, thereabouts. It's a pretty short game, relatively speaking, but yeah. And we did 6 of those already. Oh wait, no, but we have to backtrack with the. I don't think I'll actually have time to replay all the progress that we lost last time, so I think I might just play through it again and just kind of briefly jump it. People are quite upset with that and roasting Jake Paul for fighting a 66-year-old man. Well, I mean, Tyson. Well, I mean, Tyson's not your average 66-year-old man, first of all. And secondly, if he didn't want to fight, he wouldn't have to. Though, to be fair, in Tyson's situation, he is, as I understand it, slightly mentally unstable, right? He's got some sort of his mental health is not great. So, yeah, maybe taking advantage of an old man with some mental health issues is a bit of a scummy move, to be sure. But when have the Paul brothers ever demonstrated any kind of fucking empathy or class or dignity, huh? Can you play Garden of Banban? The fuck? Garden of Banban? The fuck? What is that? Garden of Banban. Oh, it's a farming game? What? The fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh, it's a horror game. Okay. It's like one of those like five Nights at Freddy's, yeah? Okay, so instead of a Chuck E. Cheese type of thing, it's a daycare, yeah? A haunted daycare. Yeah. Anyway, the answer is no. Even if I liked horror games, I don't think I'd be into these kinds of horror games anyway, so no. It wouldn't be. From all the punches he took from all those years, my friends roasting me for me drinking Prime. I gotta say, for a guy with a face tattoo, Mike Tyson has actually aged very gracefully. But yeah. Ah well. Is what it is. Man, fighting's a weird sport, I gotta say. Fighting is a very weird sport. On the surface, it might seem, pretty normal, because like, yeah, just two guys punching each other. It's like the oldest sport in the world. But there's a whole lot of dimensions to it that I think are just rather impenetrable for me anyway. Like I watch fighting, especially boxing, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be paying attention to. I just don't like it's two guys punching each other. I don't know. Unless it's some like weird, like, someone does a weird move or something. It's probably already been scripted for Paul to win. What? Okay, I guess. Does that happen often in those like high profile type matches that they're scripted? That's the business, I guess. Ooh. It's a new Commander game from the Command Zone. Gotta check that out at some point. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it a day here. I'm kind of running out of steam, honestly. Sorry. Gonna be an early one today. Tune in on Monday and Wednesday when we will continue Pablo Mander. Yeah. We will continue Star Control on Monday and Wednesday. Actually, let me check my schedule because I think for the next couple of weeks it's going to be morning shifts for me, which means it's going to be a more reasonable time streaming. Hold on. Let me check my Mark's schedule. My schedule. Yeah, next week is morning shifts, and then the week after that is evening shifts again. So next week is going to be like a reasonable time, and then we're back to midnight shit. Oh, actually, it's going back and forth. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's the worst. 1 week mornings, 1 week evenings. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake, man. But the good news is I have a lot of free weekends, so that's cool. That's nice. Anyway. Usual 19 time? No, that will never happen. At least for as long as I'm working this fucking job. That's just not happening anymore. Unless it's a free day, but even then. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be probably 4 to 7 or midnight to 3. Some other early again. Yes, this week is going to be early, yeah. 4 to 7, yeah. And then the week after that is going to be midnight again. So, yeah, just all over the place. All over the fucking shop. But, yeah. I really got to start looking for new jobs soon. I got a lot on my plate. Actually, no, I can't. Fuck, right, I realized. So, yeah. One of the requirements for applying for the citizenship is I have to have a steady source of income, which means I have to stay on the job. I don't know if that means I just have to stay on the job up until I send the application and get it approved, or if I have to keep that job for the entire time that I'm going for the citizenship. I don't know if that... I'm afraid to ask. It might be that I might have to just like stay at this shitty job up until I, pass the exams and get the fucking citizenship, which won't be for another year at least. So that's fucked. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it may... Probably just until I send the application, most likely. After that, it's fair game. So at least a couple of months I'm going to have to endure. Though, to be fair, it has gotten easier. The job has gotten a lot easier, like, since I started working. It's I'm getting used to it. Living after midnight. Yeah, I'm a fucking gremlin. Don't feed me. Or do. Speaking of feeding, I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm going to make myself dinner and yeah, settle in. Maybe I'll play some Battlefield. Maybe I'll play some PlanetSide later. We'll see how it is. Maybe summertime is less work for you there. Nope. It's the same as always. I do about 160 hours per month, which is not great. It's basically a 9 to 5, basically. Except at worse hours. Either way. But yeah. Awful. Awful, awful stuff. Fucking hate that job. Worst job I've ever had. Worst jorb. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna call it a day here. Sorry for the short stream, but hopefully next time I'll have some proper content. Even worse than Evo? Even worse than Evo. I mean, like, obviously Evo was worse in that it was an industry that was predatory, and still is, right? Like, but I just mean like in terms of the actual work itself. At least at Evo, I'm doing something that I'm good at and is at least sometimes entertaining. You know, like it's like, you know, it's adjacent to performance. It's adjacent to show business. That's my wheelhouse. I can have fun with that, or at least I can like automate it. I could have automated it in a way that meant that I could like do it very, you know, could shut myself off basically. Are people at least nice to you here? Yeah, the team is generally good. My direct manager is a fucking tool, and I really hate... I mean, I don't hate him, but like I really don't like him. But everyone else at the team is nice. Yeah, my team is actually really... They're cool people. They, you know, we help each other out, and they're fun to talk to. I mean, they're a bit basic, but, you know, understandable. Yeah, they're all right. Yeah. But yeah, my direct manager's a fucking tool. But gotta have at least one in the group. He probably has a lot on his plate, and that's why he's kind of an asshole. But that's what it is. Most of the managers usually are tools. Yeah, but I mean, like the thing is, like everyone else is cool. All the other managers are like they're nice, they're understanding, but he's just like he's so anal about the rules and just yeah, a bit of a micromanager is not great. It's not great, but yeah, whatever. It's actually my first time, like, having a boss that I like genuinely don't like. I've been pretty lucky so far that in most of my like work positions, people have been mostly like normal and cool, and yeah. So number had to come up at some point, you know? Now is my time. Now I can finally enjoy the hate my boss memes that everyone's been passing all these years. Okay. We're calling it a day here. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry for a short one, but I'll see you on Monday when we will continue trying to save the galaxy. And I'll keep you posted on any other plans. Yeah. Oh, before I go, Magnus, you're here. I might write in our mod chat that maybe next week I'll finally pull the trigger on. Actually, well, yeah. Maybe next Friday I'll like pull the trigger on Dota. The thing is, if I play Dota, 100% guaranteed we're gonna get floods of Russian viewers who are gonna spam their stupid shit. So I'm gonna need mods to be like on point to clean that shit up. For me, Monday is National Day, so off, so I'm gonna be cool. All right, cool. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, Friday, if I do Dota, it's gonna be a shit show in chat, so I will need somebody to be there to clean it up, one way or the other. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know either way. Anyway, bye. And I hope you have a great weekend. I hope everyone has a good time on the weekend. I know I will. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.